Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach. What's going on, guys? That was a hectic week. I think they are the sort of rounds that late in the year we fear as SuperCoaches. It was pretty rough on some of the Thursday night teams, and then it got even rougher on the Friday night final results of the teams, with blokes like Mitchell being managed, and then Tom Green was out of the side. Darcy Cameron couldn't hold on. We knew that a bit earlier, but would love to know where you're at with your trades. I don't know if many people would have much more than two left. There'll be some disciplined bastards out there who've really held on quite nicely, but I've got two. I chose not to trade and just cop a whack. There might be people out there who copped a donut. Did you just say this week's a write-off and just cop it, or did you trade to make up a bit of that difference where you might have been losing a premium? So would be very interested to hear where we're all at this stage of the year, because it's starting to get to breaking point for a few people, that is for sure. And the Cats are back, mate. The Cats were looking pretty good the other day. I must admit, I thought we were going to get a pretty close game against the Bombers. I was confident, but I did not expect an absolute drubbing of that. There was a bit of live talk on the live session, I should say, last week. So I'll be looking forward to chatting to those Essendon fans on Wednesday night as we go live, because I was pretty happy yesterday. But random as today, right? We had Christmas. Shorty had Christmas today. We really struggle with this side of the family to find a day that everyone can come to in December. So we've rolled the old Christmas in July. So didn't see much footy today. Very strange. Felt a bit weird saying Merry Christmas at this stage of the year. Don't know how I feel about it. It was a bit odd, but, you know, Shorty came home with a bit of bad Santa present and a whole lot to eat. So it was a pretty solid day. But yeah, just thought I'd smash this one out. I think I've had a few reviews on the Monday of late, so nice to return to the Sunday fixture. But let's have a look at how we went. I'm optimistic. I feel as if I covered off. I don't think I'll go amazing this week, but I'll be disappointed if I drop anything significant. I'm hoping it's a give or take, move up or down 200-300 spots. I'm hoping I don't move much, but felt as if I dodged a bit of it. And that's not even updated, is it, mate? We haven't even updated yet, so come on, SuperCoach. It's 10 to 9. How have we not updated yet? Well, I'm going to just pause this one. I was pretty optimistic. I was like, shit, 2,500. Don't think I scored that. I might just put this little thing on hold and wait till we... there's my score. You can see the live score. But in terms of rankings, we might just have to wait a little bit of time before I can give you an update there. So I'm going to just stop this one, and we'll pick up this video in 10-15 minutes, hopefully. Alright, we've waited a little bit longer than I anticipated, but SuperCoach has got up to date. Now, I just saw it had clicked over when I refreshed, but I didn't see my ranking. Just a quick little look on the score and thought I'll give you the old live reaction on the ranking. So, about where we wanted. Just moved up in the right direction. Avoided a bit of carnage. Like I was saying before, I feel as if there could have been a hell of a lot worse things. And got the win in draft, mate. That is crucial. Now's the time of year where I really turn the focus to draft. I really want to take out that trophy, mate. So that was an important win. I know it was only 6th, but halfway through the weekend, it was actually looking somewhat 50-50. But anyway, let's take a look at how I went. And I was also, just while I was mucking around before waiting for the rankings to load up, checked my leagues. There are some absolutely brutal results that I'll go through in a second. Malikan would have hurt a few, no doubt about that. Dacos is a gun. James Sicily. What? What is that? I've been waiting for this motherfucker for 3 weeks. You can't come out and score 58. How does that even happen? Bloke was on fire. Alright. Disappointing. Anyway. Stewart was really effective. Jack Sinclair. As you can tell, I don't check the scores much throughout the week, particularly when I've had a busy week. But Luke Ryan, good. Jordan Dawson, really good. Bontempelli was fantastic. Lachie Neale I knew was very, very quiet because I watched that game. Laird was huge. I was weighing up seeing him if I didn't land a great VC from Tim English. Brayshaw racked it up. Tom Green obviously hurt. I took Wagner's 59 because I thought, well, Chess has barely scored over 50 most of the year, and that proved to be a good move. Walsh certainly wasn't at his best, but the two Saints boys, that proved really crucial. I guess it ebbs and flows. You'd take a 58 from Windhager and a 90 from Sicily, but when they're reversed, it sort of cancels each other out, but it also makes you feel a bit weird. So Tim English was outstanding, and Rowan Marshall, he had a bit of the footy, and like AFL Fantasy scored 99, but 58 for Supercoach obviously wasn't his most efficient game of footy. Rosie, Taranto back to some good form, and Butters, did he get injured or something? Someone told me that he may have got injured or something. Was he subbed off? I don't even know, but confident on Butters. Okay, scans on the groin. So Butters has not been an ideal pickup since bringing him in. It hasn't been perfect, hasn't been smooth sailing, but I still think he's a really good option. McRae and Canelio, just solid scores, and that's probably where they're at. They're good quality players that are capable of the odd 120, but more or less are around your 90, early hundreds. And 60 from Ford. Look, you could always hope for better, but I think when you got a rookie on field, I'm always like, look, anything above 60 is okay. Like, that's great, above 60. Around 60, you take. You know, it's not a disaster. So Dunkley will be crucial to get back into the side. Hopefully Darcy Cameron as well. Like I said, 2 trades left. I just feel like George Hewitt was a guy I was thinking I might bring in for my M9, but he didn't set it on fire, so I'm probably going to wait, just see what he does. I think he definitely could fit into my 9th spot on the midfield, but I'll just wait and see how that develops. Now, let's take a look at some of these leagues in the old game day. This is rough. Look at that. 2-point loss. That hurts. Good win there. And then followed it up with a 1-point loss. Now, if that doesn't sum up my league in Shorty Supercoach, I'm 19th. And I checked last week, I'm about 8th in total points. That just is brutal. But then a couple of good wins. You know, it ebbs and flows. I get the 3-point win there, which is really important. Good dub there. Couple of dubs there. Somehow managed to play the same bloke in the same league. And importantly, like I always say, getting the win in the cash league is certainly important. So we're doing all right. Things are going okay. Pleasing week for my Supercoach. Not a pleasing week for my footy tipping. The Dogs couldn't get it done, and then I was furious at the Lions. Absolutely furious. I still don't know how they lost that. That would have really picked me up, that extra tip that I probably lost with many people tipping Sydney in the league that I'm in. But yeah, strange week. Like, I'm happy to move up in the ranks, but feel as if Sicily and Sinclair and Neil and, you know, Butters, like, a lot of guys, you know, left a lot of points out there, and we still scored okay. So I guess it swings in roundabouts. You get some points from guys you don't expect, and it's not every day you get a 173 from Tim English. Outstanding stuff. So I guess you cop that sometimes. You get the big ones from English. You get the not so good ones from a premium when you don't expect it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this win up and just upload it, get all set for the Wimbledon final. Come on, Alcaraz, get the job done, mate. I'm sick of Djokovic. I'm sick of him taking it out all the time. So I'll be all aboard the Carlos Alcaraz train. I hope he starts well, because if it starts a bit iffy, I'm going to have to call it and go to bed. But I'm certainly going to be hanging around to see how he starts. So hope you had a good week out there. Let me know how you're travelling. I'll be going live taking your questions on Wednesday, as always. Catch you soon, guys. Cheers.